Hi guys, Sputnik here, and welcome back to another series of running away from dinosaurs. Just what you were hoping for, I know. And today what I'm going to talk to you about is a bit of a funny one. I know sometimes I pick slightly unusual topics, and today I'm going to talk about a thing that I refer to as 50-cent philosophy. In other words, I don't mean the rapper 50 Cent, I just mean, something that's not worth very much. And so, we often see a lot of quotes where, they're quite inspirational, but they don't really affect your behaviour. And one of those things is about your beliefs. And we've all seen that quote, I hope you've seen it anyway, where it says, if you believe you can or you can't, you're absolutely right. And of course, most people, myself included, when I read that, I kind of agree with it, but it doesn't really affect what I believe. And so I wanted to talk to you about your beliefs today. And in particular, I want to talk to you about how in some circles of thinking, there are 3 levels of beliefs. So you've got your opinions, which are things that you kind of think, but you could be swayed pretty easily either way. Then you've got beliefs which are a lot more solid and a bit more foundation to them. And then at the top you've got things called convictions, right? Whatever word you use, but I use the word convictions, where you're convinced absolutely beyond doubt that something's true. So what I want to propose to you is that when you're out running, all of us take this stuff with us, right? We have opinions, beliefs and convictions, and most of us wouldn't be clear on what level of belief our beliefs are, if you know what I mean. And so that really affects what we do on any given day. And so what happened was, just now I was running up this hill and I was convinced I couldn't get up the hill because I've got a little bit of an injury at the moment. And I was really thinking about how the whole reason I stopped was because I was convinced that I couldn't keep going. It wasn't an opinion, it wasn't a belief, it was an absolute conviction. And so that affected what I did, and or in this case didn't do. And so that's what I want you guys to be aware of is, what level of belief, and first what your beliefs are about what you can and can't do, and then what level of belief that is. And then here's that's sort of not a whole lot of help in and of itself. I mean, it's good to be aware of it, but then here's what I want to propose to you next, and that is to be really clear on the fact that all beliefs are based on something, or most of them anyway, are based on something that's happened in the past. That's how you come up with them, right? They're ideas based on something that's happened. So you couldn't get up that hill last time, so you go, right, I've got a belief that I'm not sure if I can get up this hill. Or I don't think I can get up this hill, or I'm convinced I can't get up this hill because I couldn't last time. But what's important to think about is that those beliefs, because they're based on something in the past, they're not based today. So that past performance, or that thing you did in the past, is based on what the weather was like that day, what you ate, how you trained, or in my case didn't train, if you had a good sleep the night before, all kinds of things, right? How hard you ran before you got to the hill, or how easy you took it, or there's any number of factors that affect your performance on a given day, right? We all know that, and we're all trying to unlock the secret to the combination where we perform at our best. So even if you've sort of got to that hill and 10 times you couldn't run it before, the whole notion of training and getting stronger and better is that you actually change your performance over time. And the same thing can go in reverse, of course. Someone like myself, I'm getting slower because of my training and this injury that I've had. But what's important to be clear on is that those beliefs are based on something from the past. Even if it was only a week ago, the you that is out there running today isn't the same you from a week ago. Okay, unless you've replicated the exact things that you the amount of sleep and what you ate and how you trained, and even then, it's not going to be exactly the same because you've got an extra week of it, for better or for worse. Right, so be really clear on whether you've got an opinion, a belief or a conviction, and be really clear on the fact that you have to do what I call a stock take of those every now and then. Okay, you don't have to do it every day, right? If you go and you can't do something today, you're probably not just miraculously going to be able to do it tomorrow. Although maybe you could, because maybe the reason you didn't do it yesterday is because you're being a bit easy on yourself, or you didn't sleep the night before and you actually are capable of doing it. So I know this was all a bit, psychological and, all that sort of, as a friend of mine says, running is 90% in your head and the other 10% is mental. Right? Given some of the speeds and distances some of you guys run, I'd say some of you guys are 100% mental, but that's the whole idea today, is just to be aware. You can be aware like myself, just to be aware of beliefs and whether they're opinions, beliefs or convictions, and to really make sure you do a stock take and think about what you can do on any given day, not what you've done in the past. Hope that made some sort of sense. If you've got any questions, send me an email. But other than that, thanks for listening. Welcome back to Running Away from Dinosaurs. I'll see you again soon, and happy running.